Today we're going to look at adding fractions and mixed numbers. Adding fractions and mixed numbers is not that difficult. We're going to use these 5 steps to help us. Step number 1 is to get a common denominator. So if you take a look below, you can tell that we're going to get a common denominator here of 6. We start with 5 2/3 and 4 1/2, so we're looking at the denominators of 3 and 2. Based on that, we can determine that our best common denominator would be 6. There's my 3, there's my 2. Here's where we're making. All right, let's go ahead and try some now. I'm going to try the very first one, the 7/18 plus 7/12. So I'm going to go ahead and begin by writing them vertically. That's just how I typically like to do them. You don't have to do it that way. And I'm going to go ahead and think about what my common denominator is. That's the first thing you always want to do when you are adding your fractions or adding mixed numbers. So I can't make 12 into an 18. So I'm going to go to the next multiple of 18, which is 36. Well, I can make 12 a 36. So that is going to be my least common denominator. Now let's get our numerators that match, go with them. So 18 times 2 is 36, and 7 times 2 is 14. 12 times 3 is 36, and 7 times 3 is 21. Let's go ahead and add our numerator. So we're going to add 14 plus 21, which is 35. You keep the same denominator, which is 36. I don't have any whole numbers to deal with, and I can't simplify any more, so that is my final answer. Let's try a mixed number question. Again, I'm going to start by writing them vertically. And before I do anything else, I'm going to get a common denominator. 5 and 4, the best common denominator would be 20. So I've got 4 times 5 is 20, 1 times 5 is 5, 5 times 4 is 20, and 3 times 4 is 12. Again, let's add our numerator. So 5 plus 12 is 17, all over the same denominator, which is 20. Don't forget to add your whole numbers. That's something that we see a whole lot of, so don't go through all that hard work and forget just your whole numbers. 4 and 9 would be 13. I'm looking to see if I can simplify anything, if I have an improper fraction, and I don't, and nothing else can be simplified, so that's your final answer.